Hello everyone, welcome you all. Today we discuss the practical number second, that is the title of this practical number second is program to draw line using DDA algorithm. Okay, so here DDA algorithm is a digital differential analyzer algorithm and it's a simple line generation algorithm. Okay, by using this DDA algorithm we draw a line, and a line means it connects the two endpoints. Okay, and it is basic element in a computer graphics. To draw a line you need 2 points between which you can draw a line. Okay, we need first point, that is starting point, and we need end point, that is ending point. Okay, last point, that is end point, and by using this point we draw a line. Okay, DDA is used for the interpolation of the variables over the intervals between start and end points. So here we include the standard header files, that is stdio.h, conio.h, graphics.h. This graphics.h is a header file which is required in every program. Okay, by using this graphics.h header file, all the files is in graphics.h header files is stored. Then stdlib means standard library header file, then dos.h. Okay, so here by initial we use the functions, that is byte main. This is the main functions, and we initialize the x1, x2, y1, y2 value, and dx, dy, len, and I. Okay, that is we declare these variables by using int data type. Okay, here is the int is a data type, and this is the variables, that is x1, x2, y1, y2, dx, dy, length, and I. Then after that, here is the floating value, that is if we enter the floating point, then by using the floating data type we can generate the lines to our output. Then after that here is we initialize the graphics driver, that is GD is equal to detector, then GM, that is graphics mode. By using this GD and GM, these are the graphics mode and the graphics driver, and by using this we detect our graphics drivers. Okay, in a folder of the graphics. Then initialize the graph, that is GD and GM, and we here we set the path, that is where our BGI, that is graphics folder is stored. Okay, then after that printf and scanf functions is used. Printf means we enter the starting coordinates, that is by using scanf accessing that starting coordinate, that is x1 and y1, and then second printf is enter the ending coordinates, that is we require the two coordinate. Okay, first coordinate for the starting coordinate and the ending coordinate is the last coordinate, and by using scanf we accessing these coordinates, that is x1, y1, and the x2, y2. Okay, then after that basically the algorithm is, first of all we read the two endpoints, that is x1, y1 and x2, y2, and then we calculate the dx value, that is dx is equal to x2 minus x1 and dy is equal to y2 minus y1. Then the third step is there is a condition, that is if the dx is greater than equal to dy, the step is equal to dx, that is length is equal to dx, else step is equal to dy, that is length is equal to dy. Then step 4 is equal to x in is equal to dx upon step and y in is equal to dy upon step. Okay, this is the formula. Then after that we calculate the x is equal to x1 plus 0.5 and y is equal to y1 plus 0.5. If the floating point, then we calculate the x and y value here. Then after that sixth step is there is a condition, that is for loop is required for increment our values. Okay, here first of all we read two endpoints, that is x1 y1 and x2 y2 value. Then we calculate the dx. Here dx is equal to x2 minus x1 and dy is equal to y2 minus y1. Then there is a condition, that is if absolute dx is greater than absolute dy, then length is equal to absolute dx, else length is equal to absolute dy. Okay, so length means this is the steps. Then after that we calculate the x increment and y increment, that is if the floating point, then this is x increment is equal to dx upon float into length and dy upon float into length. Then we initialize the x is equal to x1 and y is equal to y1 value. Okay, then put pixel functions is required. This function is used to put pixel to draw our line. Then after that the for loop is here used, that is for loop is I is equal to 0, I is less than length, I plus plus. Okay, then if the I is equal to 0, the condition is I is less than length, then x and y value increment. Okay, put pixel, first pixel put, then x and y value increment, then goes to the next for loop. Okay, again for loop, then I value is incremented, that is I is equal to 1. Then again check 1 is less than length. If the 1 is less than length, then x and y value increment. Okay, then goes to the again for loop, then increment the I plus plus. Okay, that is I is equal to 2. If the 2 is less than length, then again x and y value calculate. This condition is follow for the iteration. Okay, here is the first iteration, then second, then third. If this condition is false, if the I value is greater than length, then condition is false and control is goes to the get ch. Then after that our control is stopped to increment the x and y values. Okay, delay used for the time interval purpose. Okay, for the 10 second the line is dropped to our output device. Okay, for the time interval purpose delay function is used. Once again here experiment number 2, that is draw the line using DD algorithm. Only we use here the conditions, that is dx greater than 0, then step is equal to dx, otherwise step is equal to, that is length is equal to dy. Then for loop, that is I is equal to 0, I is less than n, length, then I plus plus. Okay, then go to the get stage and the closed graph. Okay, here is the output. Here enter the starting coordinate 200 200, enter the ending coordinates 300 300. Then here is a line. This is the output of our program. Thank you so much. Thank you.